Oh well, guys. Not it's not yet. It's not the Friday night stream. It's gonna be around 11:15 something. I don't know. Probably 11:30. I don't know. So yeah. Um. Well, then we got two people watching. Well, you know, this is a chill stream. So if you do want to join, you can, or you want to freaking comment. Sorry, freaking flies in this freaking room. Or if you want to comment, or whatever you want to do, feel free. So yeah. We did one about 2 hours, actually an hour ago. Yeah, got 7 views. So one of our streams actually got a lot of views, like the real fanning in Roblox, come real fanning with me, 27 views. So yeah, they Sigma. What's the Sigma? Dang! I looked away for a second, bam, went from 2 to 4. No, like no joke. I went away and just checked my channel, and bam, it came back 4 people watching. What the heck? Link in and link in the chat if you do want to join and whatever you want to do. I don't know. Okay, okay, okay. Ligma, what the heck? What in the world? Okay, what is happening is there are people joining. They went from 4 to 2. I don't even know what to do. This is a chill stream. I think SPC. Nope. Yeah, I think SPC. Arizona may join in. I don't know. Making that from. I'm going to make this one from 3 people. Because of me doing. Yep. Okay, it's in. Yep. Hold on. I'm legitimately at the channel. Hold on. I just found a video. What the heck? Bruh. Yeah, freaking new Cybertruck that came. Okay, what in the world happened? We went from 3 to 1 person now watching. What just happened? Yeah, and if you want to join, you can join. So yeah, freaking have my thing on. But we went really. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, we had Josh in the stream earlier. Not this one. We just started like ten minutes ago almost. Actually 8 minutes ago. So he was in the last stream. So yeah, I don't know. Josh is still on. Doesn't even look like he could play later. Okay. Um, Leon, Leon, which is skeleton, having a freaking stroke over here. So, yeah. As we're here, I do want to do some stuff. Probably just test some stuff from earlier. Being that was supposed to be earlier. There you go. So the maximum was this one. Yeah, I guess skeleton is having a stroke over here. He just joined. Leon or skeleton, whatever you want to call him, he's having a stroke. He just joined. This is the maximum we already got for today's. And if I look on Tornado HQ,
Yeah.
on
She got cat treats. And then
my God, sorry about that. You were not supposed to hear him. For some reason, on my channel, I do not allow my parents to be heard. So yeah, for just some reason, I don't know why. Our last tornado warning was back on August 18th in Pennsylvania. I don't remember seeing a tornado. So we're supposed to watch Catino, Montana. So, and our last actual tornado warning was yesterday in Colorado/Kansas. So. Like always. Yeah, I think he's having a stroke. Oh wait, no, I think he's speaking. Okay, yeah, he's speaking a different language. Is he? Oh, he is speaking a different language. Just translated it. Jeremy, your enemy. Love everything about everything in the world. When it comes to the thing. Okay. Um, translate English. Okay. There ain't no way it's already 59 degrees out here. That's what my freaking computer is saying. Alright. Dang, that was fast. If I would just send that thing out and if I would just send anyways. Like dang, that was fast. 58 and wait, is that 56? Oh, 56 that thing he just sent and then 56 again says anyways. So, okay. Yeah. West Central WVWX. Yeah. I'm with you. That was very quick to say. I accidentally mistook a KSU football for a football and accidentally kicked out of school bounds. Message region. Okay. Yep, I'm okay. I'm okay now. Oh, what the heck? That was weird. I just typed up what. Oh, please don't start this again. Don't. Oh my god. Did I just break my PC? That's. I don't know how to say this. Right next to whoever that was. Well, that's what I was trying to say, but all it just then it just sent something else out. Join the link if you want. Okay. Yeah. We will be right back after. Never mind. Well, bye bye, chat. I accidentally spilled my morning breakfast, then puke all over my skin. And then what? And then you I don't know, probably poop over. I don't know. I saw the janitors having a room tour. I teleported to. Oh, that was quick again. I teleported to the hallway at school and I saw the janitors. I can't speak. Having a room tour fight. They can fight this out if you join. Is Bro sending that message to like from two accounts? Man, that would move fast. Yeah. 58, 58.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. If this was an actual emergency like a tornado, severe thunderstorm, or a winter storm, this system would bring you important information. This station serves the western New York area. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. This message was requested by SPC Niagara Falls WX.
Like always. Yeah, I read that out. And after that, it was a food fight with AR-15s and bowls, all because a kid had GTA. With AR-15s supposed to be with GTA 8. What is that supposed to be? Joopy, sloppy, jumpy, sloppy. We've been live for like freaking 20 minutes already. You know, we already losing our minds. Not even in a freaking a snowball street. Well, chat is dead. Last message came at 10:17 p.m. and it's 2 minutes ago. No, that's what's going on. Yeah, I think my hand was just beating up a bag. That's what's happening. If I pull up the overlay, the chat, I'll probably do it again. Okay, y'all, what do we want to do? Just keep chatting or what's up? Again, I don't know how. Don't be blind. Be smart. Don't be blind. Be smart. We are continuing to. I believe we're continuing to watch a. We're continuing to watch. Yeah, we're continuing to watch a 2LA5 city lights. Risk for severe weather tonight. So yeah. Don't be blind. Be smart. Come on. We got 2 people watching. Chat is dead. Last comment was at 10:17 p.m. That was minutes ago. Oh, now it says 1 person watching on YouTube. And it's probably about to change from 2 to 1 on Restream. Yep, there you go. Yep, everyone probably just left. Hopefully some people come back. Well, they won't come back. Let's see what other people are doing. NWW 116 is live. Oh yeah, damage extremely incoming. How long have they been? Oh, he's been live for 35 minutes. Yep. Yeah. Let's watch now. It'll probably be muted. If it does, I'll unmute it.
Long enough to really do anything. I think we could get maybe some mild tornadoes. Maybe a quick, that's a new word. A quick brief. I meant to say quick and brief. I said quick. A quick brief. That's a new word. A quick tornado could potentially happen. I think that is a possibility. I do. I really do. In an environment like that. Now, obviously, do we know for sure it's going to be in that environment? No. Because like I said, there is still a good amount of disagreement between the models here. Once again, you can see for yourself. This is NAM showing a lot of instability out there towards like Minnesota, and then the GFS shoots a lot of that. Actually, hold on, let me hop a little bit further up to the north here. Let me try maybe this view. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, no. Basically, the GFS is not really lining up as well as the the NAM is. So that's obviously something we're going to need to consider watching for the next little bit there. So we will we'll certainly keep an eye on it. Okay. Are you guys buffering? Oh shoot. Yeah. Let me know if I keep on buffering for you guys. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But anyways. But yeah, so we'll definitely keep an eye on it. Tornado probability, like I mentioned, I don't think it's going to be anything significant. Overall, I mean, it just depends. For tornadoes, we need some stronger wind shear. Like this. That potentially could cause some tornadoes. If all the other conditions are met, we'll see. Of course, like I mentioned, there still is a lot of unknown and uncertainty with the probabilities of the ingredients and stuff. So. We'll see, man. We'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, so like I said, just out there for you folks up in like North South Dakota for Sunday. Just make sure you guys are watching it. Once again, this is for Sunday here. Out there for Sunday. You can see that a lot of central eastern North Dakota, central eastern South Dakota. You guys are at risk for severe weather. Also Minnesota there too. For the specific northwestern portions for the heaviest threats. Although the low end severe threat does continue a little further down in towards like central Minnesota, just shy of Minneapolis. But yeah, Minneapolis is going to get its share the following day for Monday. Yeah, Minneapolis is like in the dead center of the risk out there for Monday. So you guys out there towards Minneapolis, St. Paul area, Monday's your day. Monday's your day. Also Wisconsin, like northwestern Wisconsin. You guys can see in the yellow there. Yeah, you guys will have your day here for Monday as well with severe weather. And then, like I said, for Tuesday, as of now, there's no risk for Tuesday. Predictability is too low at the moment, but I have a feeling to believe that severe threat might continue in for areas like Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan. I think you guys might be able to see some severe weather out there towards that region there for Tuesday. Just based off of the models, and kind of, what we're seeing here regarding everything. Like I said, for example, the GFS there, you can see how it has, a bit of instability out there for like Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan there for like late Tuesday. This is 0 Zulu, which that is 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, which would be 7 Central for these areas here. So right around 7 o'clock p.m. for these areas here for Tuesdays this time here. But yeah, so obviously we have, you know, some instability available to us. If the cap can break, that should be able to spark some storms. Now, like I mentioned, it's kind of a big cold front. As you can see, you know, we have like this front kind of pushing down. So you see right here, this is your cold front. And as we work our way down, you can kind of see that cold air pushing down. So that is, yeah, so there's going to be a lot of forcing. There's going to be a lot of, you know, air trying to force upward from the surface, which that will be, you know, good in sparking some storms. But, you know, like I mentioned, it just depends on that cap. Some areas have a pretty thin cap, while some others have a pretty thick cap. Obviously, down to this scale, we don't really know too much quite yet because this is still, you know, a couple days away. But I personally think that could support some storms, you know, more likely like some gusty winds and stuff like that. Not really tornadoes. We got a lot of kind of easterly, southeasterly flow. Typically, you know, that's not really where you want your winds for tornadoes, but yeah, I don't think tornadoes will be a problem. Yeah, especially it doesn't really seem like there's much of veering anyways. So that's good news, like, at least. So for Wednesday, you know, I don't think there's gonna be a tornado threat. I think it's probably just gonna be like maybe some gusty winds or whatnot if it does occur. Let me grab a sounding. We're gonna grab one, just a random one up in Indiana real quickly. I know it's capped out. Like I said, it just depends, you know, if that cap can break or whatnot. Oh yeah, pretty steep cap there. Also pretty dry lower atmosphere, I ain't gonna lie. That could have a problem in terms of sparking off those storms, but if that surface air manages to reach the mid-upper atmosphere, it will have some instability available. There's a good amount of instability still there. If it can get those, you know, lower mid levels past those, then we might be able to have some storms. But mostly just, you know, straight sheer. There's really not any veering going on here. So once again, no tornadoes would be out of that. D-Cape, though, that's what I'm a little concerned about. So if you look closely at D-Cape, we're down to 1489. That's a very high number. That is a very high number for D-Cape. So that is your downdraft Cape. Cape standing for convective available potential energy. Basically that potential fuel in the atmosphere. And our D-Cape, which is our downwards or our downdraft Cape. So basically, you know, that cold air that's coming back down, you get your warm air that rises up into the thunderstorm, and the cold air kind of brings it back down. And that's going to have a lot of forcing. So basically, the cold air from your downdraft is going to smack the ground pretty hard, which could be a bit of an issue, of course, you know, regarding like damaging winds and all. So I do think that is a potential issue. Damaging winds could be an issue overall. But anyways, so yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye out there for Tuesday as well. Anyways, let's see here. We're going to go ahead and bring up, we're going to take a look at the Sunday thread. I kind of want to pay attention to Sunday for a minute, guys. We have our NAM here. Okay, so Sunday, yeah, so late Sunday, you can see there's a lot of instability over, you know, like Iowa, Nebraska, you know, portions of eastern Kansas, northwestern Missouri. It seems like that's that. It doesn't appear that we have really strong wind shear, though. We do have a decent little belt of lower level shear up there towards like Illinois. Let me see if there's yeah, but there's no instability out there, so that's not going to matter. Yeah, honestly, not really anything concerning, to be honest with you. Regarding tornadoes, I should say, anyways. Now, otherwise, though, I think that, you know, we'll get some damaging winds. It's probably going to be our main problem. Damaging winds and maybe some hail. We'll have to see, but yeah, really not a problem with like tornadoes. It doesn't look like. Let's see. Looks like that shear increases. Yeah, not going to be an issue for Sunday, I don't think. So that's good news. I think Sunday's threat's going to be maybe just a big old wind threat, you know, capable of producing some, you know, strong winds, 60, 70 miles an hour potentially. We'll have to see, of course. Let's see here. But anyways, like I said, y'all, if you guys have any questions, don't you hesitate to ask. Like I said, I'm here for you. You know, I want to help you guys out as much as possible. If y'all have any questions throughout this, if you want to take a look at specific things, feel free to let me know, guys. Like I said, we're here for you. here for you. Want to keep y'all weather aware and keep y'all prepared. So here's a quick little look at the current satellite view. This is current weather right now. You guys can see how we got some convection out there towards like Texas right now. Non-severe thunderstorms, just normal convection. We got a little bit of dying convection up there towards like western Nebraska. Not really much of an issue as well. So that's good news. If we take a look at my other monitor down here, we'll pull up our Doppler in Texas. Yeah, so Doppler here shows quite a, it's pretty interesting because these storms are actually moving west. Typically they move north or east but yeah, look at that. Storms are actually moving west, which is interesting. You don't really see that every day. It's not too common, but yep. So we got some storms moving west. Once again, these guys ain't severe. Gotta pull up another radar view. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. But yeah, not really anything too big. And that's all that convection. You can see this up there as all the storms down here in Texas. But yeah, no severe warnings or anything like that on it. If we dive up north a bit, towards like western Nebraska, where that other convection was. So if we take a look at western Nebraska here, which I can bring up a little better for you guys, you can see that there's a bit of dying convection. We don't have really a close radar here, but got some storms popping through. We've had a lot of hail reports, wind reports come through with these storms here a little bit ago. So they're producing some gusty winds, but most of them have pretty much died out. Yeah, you can see that we have our inflow here. So basically you can see all these little wind barbs, they're going this way. So basically the winds are coming from the southeast, going to the northwest. A lot of warm advection, warm air coming in. So that's helping fuel some of those storms there. But yeah, the storms are kind of dying out here. Let me try mesoanalysis. I'm going to go ahead and pull up, let's see here, kind of a view. I kind of want to see the atmosphere, what's happening out here. I think a cap's building in, kind of preventing those storms from continuing. Yeah, so that blue is representing basically a ceiling. Or basically there is, yeah, that's exactly what it is. So basically there's a level in the atmosphere which that's building in that kind of blocks thunderstorms. So for example, we have our, here, let me kind of doodle something for you guys real quickly. Just to kind of, explain, kind of visually show you what's going on here. So basically, say this is ground. Okay, so they say this is the ground. So as, warm air rises in a typical thunderstorm, eventually goes up into the atmosphere and then it starts to cool down. And then once it cools down, that cold air, sinks back down to the surface. So that's your downdraft. This is your updraft, the red here. So what's happening in this sense in the atmosphere right now is, so basically it's kind of starting the same. That warm air starts to rise, but it stops because there is a warmer layer in our atmosphere that's kind of acting as a wall and preventing that rising column of air from continuing. So it just kind of dies out. So that's building in. That's what we call a cap, which is indicated in the blue there. So yeah, storms are kind of struggling here. Storms that have already been going are still kind of breaking or still continuing to push through that cap, but probably won't last very long as that storm is definitely struggling against it. Yeah, we still got a good amount of instability out there though, which is enough for convection, but also wind shear is not super strong either. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, conditions are kind of dying out, and that's why we're really starting to see on the infrared view how convection does not look as strong as it once was. I mean, you can see how we had some reds. Now we're kind of transitioning to more oranges. See, obviously the color gradient's dropping a bit, so that's showing us that those cloud tops are weakening a bit, and the storm's kind of more fizzling out than anything. Also, you don't see as much overshooting tops as you did before. See those little red spots there? Looks like it's boiling. So those basically are, your overshooting tops there. Your updraft hitting the top of the troposphere, right there, the tropopause we call it, and they kind of pierce through. So yeah, so that's kind of slowing down, and the storms are just kind of fading out. So that's good. Let's see here. So like I said, we also had a threat up here in Montana. I know it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, this is Montana. Had a little bit of convection out there, not really anything super crazy going on. Then across the southeast, I mean, we're pretty quiet. Nothing really too much going on. Florida, just doing some Florida things. We've had a couple storms out here today. Nothing out of the ordinary. But anyways, yeah, so that's kind of a quick little peek what the atmosphere is doing. Overall, what she's currently doing. Like I mentioned, tropics, hurricane related stuff. We don't really have anything going on in the Atlantic right now. Things are pretty quiet, thankfully. I do think that that's going to change, though, for the beginning of next month. September's the heavy month. Second week of September, that's the peak of hurricane season. It's just around the corner at this point. So we should start maybe getting some activity here soon. GFS, what we're looking at now, doesn't really show any big systems forming. Yeah, obviously the further we go, more La La Land we get. So, yeah, really doesn't seem like much of a problem, in the tropics anytime soon. So that's good news. Nothing big going on here. Just kind of chilling. But in the Pacific, though, that's a totally different story. Here, I'll show you. Let me hop to Eastern Pacific. There you go. Yeah, so obviously we have the one storm out there. Shoot, what's its name again? I forgot about it. I keep on forgetting. It's Gilma, maybe? Is it Gilma? Gilma! I remembered it. Heck yeah, man. Anyways, so we got Gilma. Gilma's out there. Is that little guy right there. Kind of weakening a bit, though. Then we got another disturbance, another invest behind it, which is this little area of low that we're tracking. Which just so happens to be this guy, this little X you see here. That's a disturbance. Going to continue westward. Has a high 90% chance of development in the next 7 days. So pretty much need to keep an eye out there for that storm there. But moving west, Gilma's not going to be an issue for anybody. This invest will probably not be either. However, there's another storm that's closing in on Hawaii. Actually, we need to keep an eye on. Oh shoot! No freaking way, man. So before we started this live stream, there was a tropical storm watch in effect for the Big Island, and now there's a tropical storm warning. So there you go. New update, guys. Tropical storm warning now in effect for the Big Island of Hawaii. No way, man. Yeah, and it's actually forecasted to briefly become a hurricane as it passes the Big Island. So, oh, man. Let's take a quick little look at that a little more in depth here. I kind of want to pull up like HWRF on Hone. So this storm's name is Hone. It'll probably remain just off to the side of the land, Black Sheep. It'll probably just go south of Hawaii for the most part. It'll be close though. Yeah, so there you go. You can see Hawaii up here. The main cyclone will be to the south. However, the thing is that, since we have that counterclockwise circulation, that those winds are going to be starting to kind of wrap into the side of Hawaii's island there, which is going to increase some swelling potentially, rising those sea levels up a bit, bigger waves, of course. I can probably see that if we look at the lower dynamics here. Yeah, you can see those winds. Worst of it's going to be south of Hawaii, but more than likely. But yeah, they're still gonna feel it, especially especially the eastern side of the Big Island is gonna really feel a lot of that swelling potential. Then of course the storm continues going west, and then it starts to run into some problems like dry air as well as some upper level wind shear. Will kind of rip apart that storm as it passes far west of Hawaii there. So. Yeah, so obviously it should pass to the south. It shouldn't be as big of an issue. Definitely not the worst they've seen, of course. Here's another model here. This one shows it the same, kind of remain in the south. So yeah, it seems quite possible that it's just going to remain south. It could be a lot worse, of course. But they did include tropical storm warnings for those areas, just as a bit of a heads up. Yeah, especially up in those upper elevations there towards the big, the volcano there. Upper elevations, they're going to really see some strong winds, probably stronger than the surface, honestly. So we'll have to watch out for that. Let's see here. Black says, can you warning all of them over there for helping? Huh? Not too sure what you're trying to say there. But you said something about warning. They did. So previously we were looking at the watch they added. Now it's a warning. You can see they included warning in effect. What's up, Christy? Saying love the background. Oh, we're just doing a YouTube short live stream Christy. It's not our typical live stream on our main platform. I just been kind of chilling with y'all, talking about the weather. Yeah, it's a little different. This is not a permanent solution. Just don't worry about that. But anyways, but yeah, no, it's it could be a lot worse for Hawaii, absolutely. And the majority of the mess is going to remain to the south of Hawaii. But yeah, those coastal areas, especially the eastern coastal side, probably going to deal with some rip currents, of course. Some tropical storm conditions and big waves, stuff like that. So. We'll definitely get some of those outer bands from the storm there, of course. The core, the eye, just remaining to the south. And, like I mentioned, the Hurricane Center actually has this storm becoming a hurricane briefly. It will become a Cat 1 briefly, according to the Hurricane Center, as it just passes just to the east of the Big Island. So there's tropical storm warnings in effect for the Big Island as the storm rolls west. It's going to be a tropical storm at this point just south, and then as we approach a little more to the west, it becomes a hurricane. So, Christy says, where's the storm going? By the way, horrible flooding today from the storm we got today on US 19. Yeah. We had a lot of storms today, Christy, for sure. This storm's moving west. She's out in the Central Pacific, obviously. Hawaii. Right now, slightly southeast of Hawaii. Going to scrape its way to the west here. And as it approaches these areas up here, it's going to run into some upper level wind shear, as well as it's going to run into some dry air. So basically the dry air is going to, kind of choke out convection. Those storms that are brewing in the storm, they're going to kind of choke out, as well as, the upper level winds are going to kind of rip it apart per se. Which will kind of end that storm. But at least for now, it's a strengthening trend. Currently, right now, she's actually 50 miles an hour sustained, moving to the west at 16 miles an hour. So, she's moving pretty quick, actually. It's, not moving that slow. 50 miles an hour, kind of a low mid-end tropical storm. Obviously, winds for a tropical storm go between 40 and 74 miles an hour. I think it's 39 actually. 39 to 74 miles per hour is considered tropical storm force. We're at 50, so we're kind of middle ground, maybe kind of low end mid ground there. So let's see here. Is the Gulf clear? Yes, the Gulf is clear. Gulf in the Atlantic is pretty quiet for now, so that's good. Let's take a quick little peek here back at the SAT. We're gonna pull up satellites here for y'all, and we're gonna. We're gonna go GOES west. We're gonna go on GOES 18 satellite view here. We're gonna pull up the. Let's do simple water vapor. Curious, kind of see here. Let's see here. What's up, Jill? Saying hey everyone. What's going on a while? Hopefully everyone is safe. Yeah, me too. All right, so. Yeah, you can kind of see the big picture here. So there's a lot of dry air, as you can see. So Hawaii right now, there's a lot of dry air in the black shade here. So throughout the atmosphere, we got pretty dry air down here, up here as well. Got this kind of belt. This is our tropical jet here. A bit of, a belt of moisture in the atmosphere. We zoom in towards Hawaii here. You can actually see our jet stream over here as well, tracking up. That is eventually what's going to kill out this storm. So that's going to continue going west here. Like I said, it's going to skim just south of the island there. There's a bit of dry air over Hawaii right now, but the storm should be able to kind of pick up some of that moisture and just kind of hold on to it overall. And then with the other storm here, this is was it Gilma? I already forgot again the name of it. Gilma. Yeah, this is a hurricane. She's a hurricane right now. That's an invest. That's another storm we're watching. That's a hurricane. It's a Cat 2. So she's at 105 right now, I believe. Let me pull up Hurricane Center on that. Get a quick little look. Yeah, Gilma. 100 and... What? Are they... Hold on. 103 point... This cannot be a... This cannot be a glitch here, guys. I think... Are they doing a new way of things? Look. 51.75 miles per hour. And then Gilma says 103.5 miles an hour. What? I have never seen that before. They usually do like 100 or 105 or 110. They go by fives. Why are they going by single numbers in digits, decimals now? I have never seen that before. Is that a new thing? Does anybody know anything on that? That's certainly interesting. It's the first time I've ever seen that, honestly. Let's see here. Have I used radar in the ISS for NASA? No. So radar doesn't work, or Doppler radar is not in space. No. Doppler radar is ground base stations. So we don't have radar pointing at the Earth from space. We have microwaves, though, we send that basically pick up information on the atmosphere, kind of like what we're looking at right now. But no. Let's see here. But anyways, so yeah. Yeah, but once again, a lot of dry up air up north. There's a good amount of moisture, though, in Gilbert right now. So that is Gilma. Gosh, I keep calling it Gilbert. It's not Gilbert, it's Gilma. So Gilma, actually, Gilma is going to be continuing to be a hurricane for a little bit. It's going to sweep to the west here. Currently, like I said, it's a Cat 2. It was a Cat 3. Yep, it was a Cat 3 yesterday. It had a pretty good eye on it yesterday, too. Let's see if I can pull up that satellite imagery for you guys. But yeah, no, it's looking a little bit more worse now. Having a bit of an issue. Here's sat on it. This is a satellite view. It's not looking as good. The eye is completely no more visible. There's still a lot of convection in the core, which is good. But let me see if I can pull this back to try 150. There might be able to. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so you see beforehand we still had an eye, and then now it's just kind of dissipating. So when we reset, right there, boom, look at its eye. So this is when it was like in Cat 3 status, and then it started losing its eye, and it downgraded to a Cat 2. And that's kind of where it's at right now. No, this is not going to hit Florida. This is in the Pacific. So no, there's no concerns for Florida. In the Atlantic right now, there's nothing going on tropical related. So yeah, currently there is nothing really going on in the Atlantic or the Gulf right now, thankfully. So water vapor, so there's that dry air we were talking about up top. This area is just kind of filled with moisture. There's a good amount of moisture where the tropical cyclone's at. So you can see that the whole area surrounding that hurricane is just filled with moisture. There's a lot of available moisture for those storms, which is good to keep that storm going. So it's not having a moisture issue. Same with that Invest over there too. It's another storm we're watching right now. This guy, it's currently, like I said, she's trying. It has a 90% chance of development, so it's likely going to turn into a depression soon, but still a bit disorganized. I mean, we got a lot of scattered thunderstorms around it. No developed central low right now, but it's just right behind Gilma. Currently just behind it. And like I said, moisture is not an issue. Obviously, you can see all that gray color there. The black, like the dark color here, this is all really dry air. If a storm was in here, it wouldn't last long because it just, the whole convection, all those storms that you see, all those little thunderstorms that pop up, that would not fly in that area up there. So the moisture is good. It's good. The jet stream is not really strong out here. There's not really any problems for the storm. So there's really not a lot of issues for the storm. It's actually going to be set to strengthen quite a bit. Let's see here. We're gonna hop down to back to the Eastern Pacific. Here we go. So that's our Invest. That's the storm right there that we're watching. There we go. So that's the storm right there. And we work our way down in time. You can actually see how, it does pick up some strength before, eventually fading off. The good news, though, is that it's going to be dying out. It's not going to hit anywhere in the U.S. It's not going to hit any areas of land even. So, we're good. But, the Pacific, though, Pacific is pretty active. Pacific is active right now. But the Atlantic is a little quiet. Now, if we hop over to the Atlantic view, taking a look at the Yeah, let's change to go east full, and then we'll change our sat to go east full. Goes east full disk there. Change over to simple water vapor like we had it on the other one. Just kind of getting a peek of what's going on. I think a lot of the problem with the hurricane season right now is dry air, dust, kind of being a big issue right now. So yeah, so this is current view of the Atlantic. We got a big old hole, dry air. There's a lot of moisture actually off the coast of Africa right now. Not a whole lot, but of anything concerning going on right now. But yeah, we do have a bit of dry air out here. Obviously, you know, we have some good amounts of moisture throughout like Florida and the Caribbean right now. There's a good amount of moisture out here, but yeah, no tropical cyclones currently, which is good. Of course, we don't want any of that. Let's see here. The colors on the model are pretty cool. Or this color here for the satellite, yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, there's a lot of cool colors you can get. They tell us a lot of different information. So I'll show you all another one. We got a full disc east. I'm going to show you guys something a little bit neon. How about that? Let's see here, derived, and we'll go to height. This is showing us cloud tops. It's very green. I'm going to warn you now. Very green. You're going to see it. Probably not as cool as what you think. I have another one I can show you all too. But yeah, there's a lot of cool. So yeah, this basically shows us elevation. You can see on the table up here. So that's like 40,000 foot echo tops, or not really echo tops, but you know, 40,000 feet. The yellow is 50,000 feet, kind of showing you the tops of those thunderstorms. We have some pretty high tops over like northern South America, like near Venezuela, just west actually. But yeah, no, this just tells us a lot of information. Satellite's an amazing tool, perfect for, you know, tracking all kinds of weather. We're gonna do another one for you guys. We'll pull up, let's see if I can find it. There it is, air mass. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Adam, no. A lot of people think that there's weather modification going on. No. I mean, while it is theoretically possible, and like cloud seeding and stuff, like a lot of people, that is true. Yes, that is very true. But for the people who think that like radar is zapping the sky and making these big severe weather events, no, that's just gibberish. It's not true. This channel's not for politics, but you know, from a weather person, I can tell you no, that's not happening. We're not using our radars as beams to contaminate our atmosphere. Let's see here. Christy, we're giving this a minute, guys. Christy says, I don't mean to change the topic, but maybe a week ago I was driving home and saw it was a meteor. Wow. Do these impact weather? Not really. No, meteors really don't do much. Unless they're a big meteor and it hits the ground. Obviously, say if we had a big meteor hit the Earth, yeah, that would definitely do something to the atmosphere. Okay, this SAT's not wanting to load here. Yeah, some of these SATs have a hard time loading. Anyways, what's up, Richard? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're hanging in there. Yeah, we got water vapor, lower level. Yeah, so the reddish colors kind of showing dry air right now. These are showing kind of moisture. Not as exciting. What kind of storms? So yeah, man, we're watching out for severe weather up north. We're gonna drop away from the tropics for a minute, but yeah, let's take a look back at the SPC. I'm sure a lot of y'all are probably wondering what's going on here, but yeah. So really starting. First of all, tomorrow we have a risk across like the Rockies. Nothing too big, but Sunday though we got a big slight risk out there for the Dakotas, Minnesota, and that goes through the Central Plains and down into portions of the eastern kind of southern Rockies there. A bit of severe weather is likely. You know, we could see some severe storms out here. Yeah, so we're going to have to watch out for that. Main concern is going to be damaging winds. I don't think many tornadic activity is going to be much of a problem with this. And then this continues into Monday. Yeah, Monday we're going to have a problem for areas out there. You know, as you can see out there towards like Wisconsin, like northwest Wisconsin, northern Wisconsin there, as well as like central southern Minnesota towards like Minneapolis, St. Paul area. could be in a bit of an issue regarding like severe weather and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll certainly need to watch out for those areas there. Like eastern South Dakota, we have a bit of a risk there as well. So we'll keep an eye out there for those for you guys. And like I said, we'll have to watch the potential. I feel like it might be possible that let's see here. I think there's a possibility that we might be able to see some storms up in the Ohio Valley coming up here for relatively here for was it Tuesday? Yeah, for Tuesday, as we were looking at it a little bit ago. I think that's possible. As of now, there's no severe weather risk. I'm trying to find it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm trying to find the models there for a minute. But yeah, no, I think that we could have some storms. Maybe severe weather. It just depends, obviously, for the Ohio Valley. As you can see, we work way down in time, and that instability does infiltrate, the Ohio Valley areas like Ohio, perhaps like Michigan, Indiana, Illinois. Also out there maybe towards Missouri.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna call it for now, but I will see you all soon. Actually, very soon. So, yeah. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you when it's time. Sheesh!